and this word ekklesia means the people who are called out. The people who are willing to separate themselves and come together and gather in a public assembly to worship. Okay? So when we get together on a Sunday morning, we are ekklesia. We gather in a church building, okay? But a public gathering, and back in those days, they didn't have churches like we do set up. They went to synagogues. But when they were gathering in a public meeting place to worship God, it's called ekklesia. And so they would have these public gatherings, and they would get together, and they would share, okay, among each other. And then they would also have house church, okay? We call it family group. But they would have house churches, and they would meet and go from house to house, and they would pray for one another. They would encourage each other. They would have a meal together. They would share in communion, and that's why we're doing communion today. All right? So they would do these things together as the body of believers, as the church.